What's up, everyone? Bill here with Cali Track Days, Cali Moto TV, back at Buttonwillow. We're with Adrian, another Adrian, two Adrians. Our last coaching was with Adrian on a, let's see, he was on a Gixxer 1000, I was on my Gixxer 1000. He's on an R1? R1? What? R1, R6? R1. R1? I'm going to take the BMW S1000RR out on this trusty instruction video. So we talked a little bit earlier, we worked on the body position. We're going to work on his body position. Now, he got on the body position trainer. If you haven't seen the trainer, wonderful. It's free to use. But I couldn't pick too much out of any problem. So let's get on track. Let's see how things go. You ready? All right, sweet. So he was, he had body position down pretty well. Like, I couldn't complain too much about it. So, in make-believe on the trainer and in real life, situation might be a little bit different. So he suffers from the same thing that I suffer on my throttle side. I can't really get my, I don't ever really get my elbow pointed out. We're rolling, guys. All right, so we're gonna run out. We're gonna do a warm-up lap or two, and then we're gonna let him follow. All right, and we can see him in the mirrors. So, heating our tires. So, he comes up to me at lunch and he's like, hey, I just want to make sure, like, you know, the first lap, I really take it easy. I'm like, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, get on the track, get blended. And so, when we get up to temperature about halfway through our first lap, again, emphasizing all of the areas we need to work on. So we want to make sure he's got on the meat of the tires. Now, I take this turn a little bit different than some people. See how he takes it a little bit wide? No need. Cut straight through. Let's get in front of him. Now, we're still taking it pretty easy, but I'm emphasizing body position to the guy, because I want him to see. So he's back behind me, so that's good. So we're picking up the pace, guys. As you guys know, I've been on the MT-09 today. I was out on the Gixxer today, and I wasn't feeling the Gixxer in this configuration. Too much turns. Gixxer is not a turning bike. This bike, on the other hand, turns like crazy. Such a rad bike. I love this thing. I can't wait for the new one. All right, I'm gonna let Adrian pass me. So let's see what we can do different with him. You know, I mean, it's just sometimes I'm not sure that there's anything I can do. got good pace. Still trying to figure out this corner. See how I picked the bike up and I was able to get on the meat of the tires? I was able to accelerate so much faster. So, he's going wide. See, he went wide and the two guys in front went straight. That's the better line, I think. So, let's see where he is. I mean, I can't complain too much. I can't complain too much at all. Let's try to stay with him. He's on a pretty decent pace, so I want to make sure that I can keep up with him, because if I get too slowed up, he's gonna take off without me. But I'm digging it. I can't really, there's not much that I can say about his body position. I can't really critique him much. So sometimes there's riders that I just can't do much for, man. And I think he's got good form. Probably come off the seat just a little bit more. And I think the speed, I think when he gets to higher speeds, I think it's maybe not as comfortable. Oh, I don't have my vest on. Oh, I'm in big trouble. See, he gets comfortable with certain things. Maybe he expected me to pass him on that straight. Get up on the meat of my tire. See, he's going wide. See how I just closed that gap on him? So, let's fix that corner. Keep the bike up, keep the bike up. But I think he's running like a B+ pace. He's running a decent pace. So I'm gonna take him through Phil Hill one more time. And I'm gonna point out that straight through Phil Hill, because I think that that's about the only thing I can critique personally off of him. I'm sure that he can go to the next level. I'm sure that he can work on some braking stuff. I'm sure that there's some other things that he can work on. I'm just no pro, so he fell back a little bit. I'm gonna talk to him about the Phil Hill thing. Man, I think getting on board with him, watching his braking and acceleration, I think that's where he needs to be next level, because I think his body position, I can't critique it any more better than mine. So maybe some lines. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, look, you're probably more of a B+ rider. There's not much I can critique on you, except I'm going to show you the only trick, and that's Phil Hill, the hill over there. So watch how I go through there. Outside that, I think the next thing you need to start working on is really, you know, brake and acceleration stuff, which is really getting the camera on board and kind of going to the next level of coaching. But let's go back out and let's tackle Phil Hill. But outside that corner, man, your body position and how you took everything was, I can say it wasn't any much better than I would have taken it. Okay. So let's see Phil Hill. You go up the hill, you hit the cone and you go wide like this. Watch me, I'm gonna hit the cone and go straight to the other cone, and it'll carry me out to the outside. You're gonna be like, oh shit, way faster. In the video, watch, you're probably from here to the pit sign, and by the top of the hill, I was right on your ass. So, yeah, watch that, okay? So, man, that's great. Ooh, yeah. Man, I wish. Good? All right. So I'll take it a little easy. Almost forgot about you guys. Take it a little easy because I want to show him that line that I like to take up into Phil Hill, which Ken Hill, if you're watching, tell me if that's the right line or the wrong line. So watch me, right? So I'm gonna go straight through. Let's just take a nice wide line around this guy. Oh, I got the room. Let him stay up with me. We've got that slow rider just in front of him. I think he's just around him. And then let's just have a good time, guys. Look, there isn't much that I can help him with. I think he needs to get up into more of a, you know, advanced track day where they can teach him more braking and acceleration. I think that's where he needs to go next. For me, visually, a little harder for me to watch him and be where he is on braking and stuff like that. And as you guys know, I'm not the best braker. Breaker 19. But I think he's, as far as body position, he's down pretty good. Take a run down the straight. Not sure why I just grabbed a handful of brake. I did. Our amazing teacher Dave Lemer is ahead of us. Let's see what Dave Lemer's got to say about my line. Now he's definitely he is that next level coach. See, he goes wide too. That's weird. Well, you can see where I closed that gap on him though, so. And let's sneak around him. And we're a little bit into traffic, so. All right. Whew. I'm exhausted, guys. So we're heading down to LA this week. Be able to shoot a street ride or two. So that should be a fun video. I think we're gonna hit up Mulholland. Nah, I don't know. GMR maybe. So I'm gonna get a break here and I'm gonna run through the hot pit real quick. And I think he's following me. So that's gonna be it, guys. Our checker's out. I was hoping to be able to run through the hot pits, but being in the traffic wasn't as enjoyable for me. So let's talk to Adrian and see what he thinks about that corner. Did that make sense? So you've got the room to run off on the the other side of the hill. So I think running this direction, I think people are thinking they've got to take it tight, not understanding that they've got such a runoff coming that way that you can really take it straight, and you don't even need to lean over too much. But man, I can't even say much about it, man. You hell of a rider. I would ride in B+ next time. Yeah. But thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for riding with us. What a great time. All right, so back to business. Anyways, thanks, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and comment below. I gotta talk to the beautiful Bogna now. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye, guys.